Welcome back to the Mom Life Podcast. It's me, these guys.
What's up?
Back.
What is happening?
For another awesome episode. Before we get started, I want to talk to you guys about a cool event that we have coming up on March 21st, the St. Patty's Scavenger Hunt. Registration is open, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's open. Get a team together, 4 to 6 people.
Yes, and if you do it now or between now and February 21st, you can save $30 per team. It's one ticket per team. Always kind of run into a little confusion with that. It's not $230 a person. It's for your whole team.
Yes, so you want before
it is.
when? February 23rd?
21st. So
21st.
1 month out, the
Okay.
price will go up from $220 to $250.
All right,
per
so
team.
get your team together. We'll be at Unwind again this year. Brandy is helping us out by getting food trucks. She's lining up music. It's going to be a fun day. Jeff will be, I know he's working already on the clues.
Ish.
Not to worry.
Still lots of time.
He has a lot of time. Literally, he has a lot of time. But as always, the goal is always for it to be bigger and better than last year. And I'm sure this year will, no doubt, will not let us down.
Yep, it's going to be better this year. I got some ideas, so the goal is to have there's going to be one winner this year. We're not having to spin for a win. There's not going to be a tie.
It's going to be clear.
You guys can't work together. For those who have done it before, I'm going to beat the system.
Oh.
So it's me versus the people. It's a personal goal.
This is personal.
Yeah,
Just got
it's
personal.
I
Okay.
don't like all the teams, people working together.
All right, you've been warned. But speaking of amazing and fun, exciting events, we just had an amazing, exciting, and fun event this past Friday, our first ever Mom Life Summit.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, it was neat.
I thought it exceeded my expectations.
Agreed.
For sure.
Honestly, never knowing what's going to happen. First time event, working with different people that we've never worked with before. So there was a lot of uncertainty on my end.
Mine too.
How this thing was going to go. It was like the idea in my head was, something really cool. And the fact that it turned out, honestly better than what I had in my head is really exciting. And I just thought it was awesome and excited for the next one. We'll do it next year.
And isn't that just like a beginner mindset? Like we had all these things in our head, like what we thought, what it could be, what it might be, what it might not be, right? You have all those worries. And then it, like Jeff said, it exceeded my expectations. Like it was the vision, the reality versus the vision was better. And so I'm glad that with keeping with that beginner mindset that we kept pushing forward and through and made the event happen. And it was just a great night.
Because, I think it was maybe only like 3 weeks ago, Tina sends me a message asking me.
Oh, so you're going to bring it up.
Yeah. I am going to bring it up.
Okay.
But, that's just to show how much it exceeded our expectations, or it came together.
That's
Like 3 weeks ago, she sends me a message and she's like, is this thing going to happen? Are we, where are we at on this thing? And I'm like, it's a go. As long as you're still in, I'm still in. But just to show, the nerves were there that
Yes.
this thing wasn't going to happen
Yes.
even close to what we anticipated. Is that fair?
Oh, absolutely. We had just come off of Christmas, riding that high of Christmas, and we're still spreading the word, but with it being a new event, you just don't know. And luckily, that's exactly what Jeff said to me. He goes, you know what? It's a new event. We just don't know, but we do it, and then we know, right? And then we take no matter what happens, how it turns out, we're going to take what happens and we're going to use it. We're going to learn from it. We're not going to let it define us. It's going to say, well, this is what we could do better. And guess what? We still are learning from it. It was great, but we already know things that we can do next year to make the event, as always, is our goal, bigger and better and more exciting and more value and more knowledge to all the moms in our community that want to join us for it, which after you hear all the cool stuff we did, you are going to want to be a part of it.
I think so. Or if you talk to somebody that was there, I think they're going to talk you into it.
Yes.
Which is the best part.
Yeah, the feedback so far from not only the moms who attended, but then I've had other moms who knew a mom who attended, and they're like, hey, that thing you did on Friday night, I heard it was really great. And it's like, cool. So people are talking about it, which again, just solidifies the reason why we did it.
So where do we want to start? Because that's just what we're going to talk about today is.
Yeah, we're going to recap the Mom Life Summit.
And recap it and let everybody who wasn't there know what you missed out on.
Yeah, so for those of you who are like, Mom Life Summit, this never even crossed my feed. I never even saw it. I never even heard about this event. The idea was for us to bring moms together for a night to learn about things that they struggle with, which we know the list is long in mom life, that there are always going to be a lot of struggles, but we picked 3 specific topics that we thought were some of the biggest things that the moms we work with, are struggling with, which was time management, everything to do with our health and wellness and nutrition, and our mindset. So that was the goal of the night. That was the vision, to bring presenters to present to the moms and teach and, give them tips and strategies on how to deal with this thing called mom life.
And the best part wasn't even that. Like, honestly, in my opinion.
But just if nobody knew what it actually was.
But for what it was, but the best part was just seeing everybody come together and finding out that they're totally normal. Like, I mean, I think that a lot of moms have this feeling that they're the only ones with my struggle is unique to me, and I'm the only one who has this. So therefore, I don't talk about it. I don't bring it up to anybody. I don't ask for help for it because I'm the only one. Everybody else has got their shit together. And 20 to 25 moms sat in a room and found out they all share all the things.
All of it. And
when they realize that, and them realizing that, and the aha, like, oh man, it just feels good to know that I'm not on this island entirely by myself going through this alone is a really good feeling. And seeing those moments happen, I thought was really awesome.
Yeah. Josh, what was your favorite part of the night? That's my question. I didn't tell you guys ahead of time, but I had it prepared in my head to ask you what your favorite part of the night was.
I think watching all the moms interact, I loved how all the speakers, they weren't just speeches. And as they were getting their point across, there was feedback from the crowd, and you saw some of those feelings, emotions, the interactions, like Jeff mentioned, the moms having that realization that they're not alone, and they're all, regardless. You talked about that. I wouldn't do justice to your stages of mom life.
Oh, I'll go over them.
Yeah, but no matter where they are in those stages, they could all relate to the same things.
Yeah.
That was my big takeaway.
Yeah. And that would be my favorite part of the night too. Like, first of all, my favorite part of the night is just from start to finish, it exceeded my expectations, of course, but just knowing that when we put this together, it's like a lot of the questions we got from moms were like, oh, is this for me? I'm this mom, whatever. And so in that, I kind of came up with these stages of mom life that I shared with them on Friday night. And and this is not about a mom's age. This is about the kid's age. So we've got the new mom. We've got the young moms. So your kids are getting a little older, but not independent. And then you've got an old mom. I'm an old mom, veteran mom. That's what I kind of helped out on Friday night with. Some of the moms didn't like being called old. And then we have our grandmothers, right? And so what stage, and this is what I asked them all, like, what stage is it that you would stop taking care of yourself, or is that a good idea? And I love just watching everyone's faces being like, there's never a time that I shouldn't take care of myself. But moms so easily take themselves off of their to-do list because we're doing what we do best, taking care of other people's. That's our unique talent and skill. We have the greatest job in the world by doing that. But at the same time, we remove ourselves, and then then we feel like we're on the island because we don't know that everybody, all of the moms are struggling with that same thing, no matter what stage they're in. They're just going through it at different times, and the problems and the struggles are different, but they're still there and they don't go away because you never stop feeling like a mom. So that was my favorite part, just watching them all just be like, yeah, like this is something that I haven't made a priority, and I'm going to tonight. Like walking out of there tonight, I felt like everybody had like this aha moment that it was time to get themselves back on the to-do list and back as a priority for themselves. And I love that.
It's a pretty good recap right there.
Sorry.
Moving on.
So, yeah. So what else? I mean, now we can just kind of explain what the night looked like, from one, the venue, Shannon, at Just Teasing, but right behind there, it's now called the Town Square Terrace.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the event was. She's done an amazing job.
It's beautiful.
Creating that space. It turned out better because she worked until until the event started. They were still hanging lights, but she got it done, which, I mean, I love.
And shout out to her team, all hands on deck there. Like I saw mother-in-law there, her kids were there, her niece was there, and another girl that works for her. I mean, it was all her husband. It was all hands on deck.
Because when we were there on Monday night, when we had a meeting, I had questions. I don't know about you, but there was still a lot of work to be done, and they put the work in for sure.
Yeah, and they got it done. So if you're looking for a venue to hold somewhere, I would say probably 20 to 30 or 40 people.
Yeah,
it's a great spot.
Yeah, and they have an outdoor area too. Like obviously on Friday it was 4 degrees or something like that, but I know that when it's warmer, there's garage doors that open and there's a patio. So I can't even imagine how, when it's fully finished, it's going to look amazing, and it's such a great addition to downtown Highland for sure.
Yeah. So that was really cool. Just like I said, the venue itself, I didn't have any idea what the expectations were. So it looked fantastic and everybody fit perfectly. And then to just getting it started and, with drinks and just everybody coming in and chatting before we got started. And then Josh, why don't you tell us about some of the food that you made? Because
he rolled out the red carpet for us. I'm telling you, it
felt like a restaurant.
We weren't having weenies and nachos. So this was high class.
We did some special appetizers and desserts. If anybody knows Michelle and I, we like to do the entertainment game up a notch, and we felt like this was an occasion to do that. So, what we have 5 appetizers, kind of varying, and then she made Michelle. I'll give her all the credit for the desserts. I don't do desserts. She made 2 desserts, so we had a nice spread of varying appetizers and snacks, and we kind of rotated them through the night. I got lots of requests for recipes, so it seemed like everyone enjoyed. So it was good.
Yes, I think he's downplaying it a little bit.
He is. It was very good, and with the expectation of people not knowing, like, what does the night include? Well, I mean, it was just an all-inclusive night. From the minute you walked in the door, you were greeted and able to make yourself a cocktail if you desired one, or if you just wanted a water or something else. And then we had these appetizers all ready to go, and the moms could just immediately relax. And I talked to a couple moms who visit us from just a neighboring town away, but still they were like, we weren't sure what to expect. But they said one of the reasons they came is because it was a Friday night and it looked like we were going to have fun. And I was like, well, that's good, because that was one of the goals we had, is so that this was a night for moms to unwind and relax. And yes, they were going to learn. And yes, we were going to hopefully give them some things to think about and some action steps to take away. But really, it was a night for them to be like, this night is just for me. I don't have to take care of anybody. I don't have to cook. I just get to relax and mingle with these other moms. And boy, did they mingle. And that was another just great part of the night. Just when we were trying to get another presentation going, we kind of had to be like at school, be like, okay, everybody, it's time to get back to your seat. But again, it was almost hard for me to shut that down, because I'm like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted to happen. We wanted them to get together and talk and just realize that this is, we're going to get through this together. And it was a good place to do that. So, yeah,
I don't know. Is there anything else that we need to add in there to summarize this thing?
I don't really think so. I mean, if it's something that you thought about doing this year and you're like, I just really don't know what to expect, it is just a night for moms, like I said, to get together and to learn and just hear about the struggles that they're facing and take action steps away from it, right? And a place to ask for help, a place to network with other people and just know that, there are ways to get through this feeling better than like you're lost and alone and that you're overwhelmed and you don't know what to do. There are better ways, and I will say the Mom Life Summit is definitely a good starting point, especially if it's something that you were on the fence about this year when the tickets go on sale next year. Well, this year they'll go on sale actually at the end of the year, but you won't want to miss it.
Because it'll be bigger and better.
It's bigger and better, always.
Yeah.
That's a Pulse thing. We always do that. It's expected.
All right. Well, hope to see you at the next one.